he says that we are not a big country with a not big population, but the people from my country have a really big heart, and they have a big passion that I'm going to represent them on that day. Mm-hmm. And he says that he's sure that people are going to gather all together at that night on the New Year's Eve to see his fights, mm-hmm. to support him. Even though, yesterday we've been invited to the headquarters of United Nations by the ambassador of Tajikistan, Mahmad Aminov, was invited us with the Loik to his office, where he wished Loik good luck, and he said that he's gonna come to his fight, mm-hmm. and support him personally, mm-hmm. at that night.
This is the ambassador of the United Nations?
He's an ambassador of Tajikistan in United Nations.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
ما شنیدم که از کارمندان امنیت به خطری تاجیکستان روز سال نو چیزهای خودشان را، مسکارگرای خودشان را در خصوصا در شهر دوشنبه زیاد چیز کردن، یعنی کازارماکی تا چیزی که اگر در مبادا که لایق باخت کند تا که مردم از غضب ماشین ها رو یا اون چیزان به ترتیبی نکنند.
Okay, so it's like since the fight means a lot to our country, to our people in Tajikistan, so even the police, the special forces, been involved into that night because of people when they're going to gather together, they watch that fight, no matter what result is going to be. So they want to keep the city safe so the people doesn't go crazy.
Okay.
So it went to such a high level.
And this is the city we're talking about?
Correct, yes. Okay. Dushanbe.
Yeah.
And so to keep the city safe and public, so they're even in...
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. So we got that.
Okay.
Now the other part that was interesting to me, and he only touched on it a little bit, but he talked about a little bit about how he had a tough childhood.
Okay.
There's something in there. He says, I did have what was not an easy childhood. It was a tough childhood.
Okay.
And it was, so this financially would mean a lot. It would mean a lot to me to win this money and to be able to provide for my family and to give them a better life. Okay. So, but that was kind of like some up here and some down there, whatever. If he could put that all together, talk a little bit about the challenges he faced growing up, that it was tough, and that maybe he has some example or something. I don't know. And then, so the winning the money too would mean something, because then he could provide a better life for his family.
Okay.
All right, for him and his family.
Okay.
So there is a financial aspect of it too. He's talked about the pride for Tajikistan, but also the financial aspect of it too.
Okay. حوزی مردک میخواد فهمیدن که چی مشکلی ها بود لایق برای تو خودی خورسولید وقتی که تو نو سر کردی کریرتا با چی دشواری ها تو با کدوم دشواری ها تو بدی چی قینیورت تو میگذاشتی در کودکی در مایدکی چه پروفسیونال سپورت در رسیدی و اگر که مثال در آینده زندگی بهبود کردن زندگی خود رو چه خیلی تو میبینی درباره همه چیز کم مختصر نقل کن مایدکی و اومدن همه خودت در پروفسیونال سپورت نکی کوتاه گوگی ها ما پیریوود کنم хорошо
متاسفانه از وقتی که تولد شدن من بعد از 2 سال جنگ شهروندی در تاجیکستان سر زد بعد این جنگ خیلی تاجیکستان در مشکلی ها دوچار گردید با از این سبب که مرا مادرم به پدر بوایه رسانده از خیلی ما قریب که نصف عمرم به خانه گشتگی.
Okay, so that part was that when he says that when he born in the time there was a civil war back home in Tajikistan.
Okay.
So it was like around the civil war was like from 1991 to 1994. and he born during period of that time,
Right.
and
So Civil War. So he's born in that area, and
he
things are very
born.
difficult.
Yeah, things was really difficult
Yeah.
because it was a civil war, not the good time, and his mom raised Loik by herself, so he lost his dad.
Okay.
So it was hard for his mother
Yeah.
to raise him.
Was his dad killed in the Civil War?
میگه که پدرت چخیل وفات کردگی بودن.
نیزوستی.
He don't know.
He doesn't know his dad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He never knew his dad. Okay.
Ты как бы просто
Я не знаю, так просто
He's
не
not.
знаю.
he doesn't know.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
Mom raised him by herself. He
Mhm.
lost his dad. He was born in the Civil War, so it was a difficult childhood.
Very difficult, yes, for his family and for himself, being raised by his mother only. میتونی دامتی.
Okay. So now,
Mhm.
if he just talks about, obviously, we've already talked about what it would mean to Tajikistan to win
Right.
this, but for him and his family personally, what would this mean?
اوزی میگه که ما اوز در برای نقل کردیم اگر که لایق پویس گیره برای دولتش مثال گفتیم که در تکوی سپنی واجنه برای مردمی ما همه پویس بریدن در برای قینی زندگی میگه برای خودت لیچنه برای خودت همه کمربند بریدن چی میتونه دوده شخصا برای خودت
برای من مقصد از خود کردن کمربند یک موتیواسیا یک چیزی که میتونه که ما تونستیم نگاه نکرده به همه این
Can we just start again? Because
Yes.
I just ask him,
Okay.
start out looking at me.
این اکره نگاه کمالی
از خود کردن کمربند برای من یک موتیواسیا کلان یک مقصد است که با همه مشکلی ها نگاه نکرده که پسی سر کردیم این برای ما یک چیزی خیلی چه میشن ترجیکی موار که
و گفت ما میگم گو
برای ما خیلی یک چیز است مقصد نو چه نه چی میشه
بهت
چیز
در درجه اولی گویم دا بهت قدرناک
بله مقصد برای این کمربند از خود کردن یک موتیواسیا یک آرامی یک روح بلندی میتید که من این قدر مشکلی ها رو پسی سر کردم صاحب این کمربند شدم من میتوانم کمتر آرام شوم که همه این مشکلی ها همه این درد و چیزها شکسته ها بفایده نبوده است.
So what he says that the belt that I'm trying to get, it means so much for me, and I think it's one of the most important thing in my life to get that belt. So the all hard work and dedication what I did through all these tough years in my professional career will pays off at that night, and I'll do my best to get that belt and to be proud of myself.
Okay. What can you give me the name